Hello. Today I will be reviewing my book called Claudine at St. Clare's, or you can see over here too. So this book was by Gid Lighton, and she is Irish. In this book, we will be discussing the lives of prep school children, and we'll often see conflicts. And just for a note, every character inside here are female because this is a girls only prep school. So now in this book, the major characters are Pat, Isabel, Claudine, Angela, Allison, Hillary, Mirabel, Doris, and I guess that's all. The book is the sixth in the series called St. Clare's, and I really like this, and I recommend everyone to read it because it's a very very deep book, and it helps you understand a lot of problems. So now I'll be summarizing it. We have the contents page right here, which I'll be using a lot. From chapter 1 to chapter 3, this is where you get the reconnaissance of the characters. We all know that such characters as Claudine are very cheeky and always get what they want, while Angela is spoiled, and Alice is just red. Bobby, a carefree person. Janet, a more trickster. Pat, Isabel, dignified, and Hillary, very leader-like. And you will also see that at the end of chapter 3, some conflicts will be popping up, and you go to chapter 4. From chapter 4 to chapter 8, you will see that there are a lot of small conflicts, like squabbles, and like, hey, who's friends with who, and one of the characters go through a lot of conflict, like Allison, which she is kind of a follower of Angela, but then she's also nice with Ellie. So she causes Angela to have a ton of mending due to that Eileen is the daughter of Matron, the new one. Inside here, there are also problems with Claudine not wanting to go to the gym, sports, and stuff. So she makes up her own way, and instead of being sad that she has to do mending instead of games, she's actually pretty happy, and she always has her own way. Hence the name Claudine Gets Her Own Way. Now, one of the most exciting parts is chapter 9, 10, 11, and 12. From right here, this is half term, which one of the biggest embarrassments to Angela will be coming up. She has boasted all term about this wonderful mother of hers, and when she shows up, she is beautiful, exquisite, looks very like an angel, but still, she is always making rude comments that she always complains about everything, even the water of the pool, which is filtered 2 times a week. And then, you know what? Claudine's mother no, Claudine's niece, no, not niece, Claudine's aunt, Mamselle, one of the most popular teachers of them all, gets insulted by her mom, and at the swimming competition, Claudine pays back by falling inside the swimming pool, and then drenching the lady from top to bottom, making her wear thick, frilly clothes, which are from Miss Theobald's, the headmistress of the school. From 13 to 18, you'll see after that very funny parts, like when Janet plays with Stink's balls on Oh Poor Innocent Mademoiselle, which doesn't realize anything, and she gets played over 24 jokes inside the series. And this time they do stink balls that kind of break very easily. And then they use one and it works, but they forgot about the other one. So in Miss Alice's class, they break one and Miss Alice punches them. She pushes them all. And then in this one, they also have a birthday, a midnight feast, and a midnight dip too. And then Claudine, to not spoil the feast, she sees that Matron is very infuriated and saying, "Oh, where are the girls over here?" So she pushes Matron into the cupboard and locks her in for the end of the feast, and then she lets Aline open it, which Aline doesn't even know about the midnight feast while she was visiting her old dear brother, Edgar, or Eddie. Then Claudine apologized to Matron, and she doesn't expel her because she is scared of Mamselle, which is likely to tear the skin off her face if she does that. Then from 19 to 23, we reveal secrets about most of the characters, new characters, like Pauline. Pauline Birmingham Jones. Birmingham Jones is a very bragging girl. She brags all about her family and is rivals with Angela. But then it's found out that Pauline's mother is actually just a cook, and she was lying all the time. But the thing is, then Pauline gets also a lot of downs by everyone thinking that she had took all the money and stuff from Matron. But actually, she didn't. She actually had her savings account over there, and she took money from it whenever she needed. Then Angela deals with Claudine, but Claudine always gets her way, so yeah. Allison and Angela are hearing her dad and Angela's dad talk to her, and she doesn't want to go back, but then he talks to Allison and says that if Allison is a good friend, she must help her to know what's good inside school and praise it. Then the secret of the thief is showed over here as Matron has a shock, and then the old Matron comes back and things settle down at last. So I personally really like this book. If I had a rating for this, it'd be 5 stars. I've read this twice, and it never ceases to amuse me. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.